Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. Is it worth a buy? Well, what is it? Well, it's an RTS in space. It's Command and Conquer in space, essentially, but it's a really good game. It doesn't play obviously the same as Command and Conquer, but real-time strategy, that's what RTS stands for. And what that means is that the game never stops. So while you're thinking about what you're going to do, the enemy's still doing theirs. They're just working away. It happens in real time. So I love strategy games like that because it keeps you on your toes and it feels like you're actually in a living, breathing world. This game doesn't have a campaign as such. It just has a lot of different maps, medium, small, large. It even has a map editor. And what you do, you just set who you want in the map. You can either play co-op with your friends, you can play multiplayer head-to-head with them, or you can bring in AI. It's like Command and Conquer, you can mix AI and multiplayer people and all the rest of it. You can play up to 8 players per game, and on a large map that can last hours. I generally play with 7 AI because I've got no friends. That's not true, but it is Mac. It is. I'm the kind of guy now where I can't be arsed with... I used to be able to be arsed with complicated games. In fact, when you bought a Microprose game back in the day, you used to get a manual like a phone book. And I used to absorb it all and I would read the whole thing from cover to cover. I was just like, I wanted to know everything. Now I just want to know where the bloody button is that blows stuff up. I mean, I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm just getting on a bit. But it's not that complicated. It really isn't. Essentially, the formula is this. You need to take over planets in order to get money. The money resources in this game are crystals and metal. They allow and money and credits, obviously. So you got crystal, metal, and credits. How do you get credits? You tax the people on the planet. How do you get metal and crystals? Well, they're on asteroids orbiting the planet. You just set up a refinery on it, and that's it. You will get a constant. Once you get one planet, you get a constant flow of money, crystal, metal, and credits coming in. As long as you're mining those things on the asteroids. You use that to buy ships, the money. You use the ships to take over more planets. You get more planets, which gets you even more money, which allows you to build a bigger fleet. The only problem with all this is the enemy's doing exactly the same, and somewhere along the line your planet lines are going to meet, and that's when the wars start. Because in this game, the combat is insane. You can have huge fleet battles. I've seen fleets, 80 ships, no problem at all, just absolutely kicking the shit out of each other. Unfortunately, I can't show you all that because the game's just gone through a huge update. And all my save games no longer work because of this huge update. And I haven't played it much since the big update, so I don't have any big battles to show you. But I have got a little fleet that I'm building up now in this game, and it has the biggest ship in the game in it, which is the Titan. And you can see it in action here. It's absolutely insane. Each ship costs credits, metal, and crystals. So again, you need to have a steady income of that. You can get a quick boost to your credits by selling your crystal and metal on the black market, which is really, really nice. And you can also call in pirate raids. Now, what a pirate raid is, there's a neutral faction called the Pirates that are generally in the center of the map, and they have hundreds of ships, and I mean that. They have shitloads of ships. And there's a screen you go to where you can just choose who you want to attack, and you just click on their symbol and colour, and the pirates will go and attack them, provided no one pays more money to attack you. It's all set on a timer. When the little line there at the top right there gets right across to the end, the pirates attack, and whoever's name's in that bloody box gets attacked. So make sure it's not yours by paying more money. It's a really cool feature because if you don't have many ships in your fleet, you can bring in the pirates to attack, and you can coordinate an attack with the pirates. So you kind of bolstering your fleet, which is really nice. The research, it does look daunting, but it's not. You've just got your basic tabs along the left, and all they do is just make your ships tougher, make your lasers fire better, allow you to unlock different ships, different defenses and things like that. It's dead straightforward. And if you can't build something, it tells you why. It might say, oh, you can't build that because you need another military lab. So you just go and build a military lab. It's really, really is that simple, guys. After an hour of playing this, you will get the gist of it. There is a problem with this game. It's $29.99 and it's now probably about a year old. Now that doesn't really mean, age doesn't really matter. It's how good the product is. Now it's a very good product. Is it worth $29.99? Well, I guess it is. I guess it is worth it when you consider Call of Duty sells for flipping a lot more than that, and that's just a big pile of shit year in, year out. I haven't found a better space RTS game than this, and I have tried a few others, but this is still the king of the castle as far as RTS space games is concerned. In fact, it is the only RTS game I still play, even out of the land-based ones. So that's how good this is. What I'm going to say to you is this: if you hang around for the Steam sales, you will get this cheaper. And if you do see it, buy it. If you like RTS games, you will like this. I give you my word. If it was shit, you know what I'm like, I'd tell you. And it's not shit. It's a very, very good game, and you will love it. So, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, is it worth a buy? Yes, it is.